Then I'm going to show you another Revit functionality called CopyMonitor. Let's imagine a scenario where we have two projects. One is coming from the customer, and we don't want to work directly into his project, but we want to take only certain parts of it and put them in our own template, work on it, and monitor if there is any changes in the upcoming versions that are coming from the client. So for that, I created two projects. The first one is called customer project, and the second one is a working project, which is completely empty at the moment. So the first step we need to take is to link the customer project into the working project. But before we do that, we have to close the customer project. So I'm going to just click and close it. Then you can either go from here and manage links, or you can go to insert and Revit link. From Revit link, you can choose the customer project and you can click on it, and you're going to have it as a link. You can see it in a box. And if you go to visibility graphics override, or VV, you can turn on and off its visibility by clicking on it in a VV. So the first thing that we want to do is we can go to collaborate, and in collaborate there is this CopyMonitor functionality. When we click on it, we can say we want to use a link because we have a linked drawing project. So we just click on the link, and this project, these additional buttons are going to open. So what we want to do is we can copy certain parts of the project. So we can click on a copy button, and then we can start selecting one by one the components that we want to put in our project. Keep in mind that not everything is possible to be put. And also, if you try to put something twice, it's going to warn you that you already did. So it's kind of on you to keep track of what you put and what you have not. One type that actually does not, in my case, get copied is the columns. I cannot select them. So I guess they have to be done with different type, because I saw in the configuration that there is a possibility to take over columns from a customer. So you can, if you click on options, you can see different settings and the types that would be used when you try to copy something. In our case, we are using a generic wall that is 200 millimeters, and in a moment I'll show you that the wall from the customer project is 250. So it's important to preset this in advance, otherwise you're going to have the wrong width of the walls that are going to be taken over from the customer drawing. So what happens now is we have walls and customer project. So if we hide the link, actually first we need to finish here, and then we go to VV and we can hide the link. We can see the things that are taken over, and now you can see these are floors, walls, and yeah, walls and floors in our case. But we have to make sure first that the types are selected correctly, because if we go to level 1, we'll see that the actual wall is this one, and this is the link. They're different types. So because I didn't do it in the beginning, I can do it right now. But in general, you should do this before you take over. What you can do is select all instances visible in view, and you can change their type from 200 to 250, and this is going to automatically create a thicker walls. Okay, so now we can unlink this, or at least temporarily unload it from here. Then we can work on this file, and let's say a customer sends us a new file, and we're going to simulate this new file by simply changing a little bit the original one that we have. So let's say we can make this wall shorter. Let's say make it up to here. I can save it, close it, and then I can reload the link by clicking on reload. And then all of a sudden, the CopyMonitor says the instance of the link coordination instance of link needs coordination review, which means that it detects some changes between the linked file and the one that we copied. This can be done, the coordination review can be done from here. When you click here, you can click to select a link to which to compare. And now it shows you changes that are being done. Well, actually, yes. So the first change, in our case, this is the second one. It says that the thickness of the wall has been changed, and the reason is when I was copying them with 200, and then I changed it manually to 250, and it detects it as a changed width of the wall. So what we can do, we can just click on it, and we can say, yeah, it shows you one by one each of the walls that has been changed. Also, it will show you the wall that has been changed here. And what we can do here in action, we can say, okay, first of all, let's try to do it from here. Yeah, there's the ones that we did. We can do by just clicking accept, which is okay for us because we did this change. And this is gonna the system is gonna no longer tell us that there is a difference. So basically, we are accepting the change, and we can continue working without warnings anymore. There's a bunch of walls, so I'm gonna quickly do them as well. Okay, and the last two, and I'm gonna apply that. And also, so the one that we just did coming from the customer, it shows what the problem is. So when we click on the customer project wall, we see the new one, and when we click on ours, we see that the old size was like this. And what we have to do is first we need to go and adjust the wall to the size of the size that the customer did. So we're gonna just click on our wall and shorten it to his size. Then we can go run the coordination review, set link, and this one is no longer here because we have changed it and it's now matching. So that's pretty much it. It's very convenient, and it can be used for tracking the differences between your project that you have and the one that comes from the customer. And it can help you pull the structure from the customer project into our own working template. That's it. I hope it was useful. If you have any comments, please let me know. Thank you.